Hi, Dana Taylor here for CALM 3433, week 2 discussion question video. In My Tales, Television, and American Culture on page 30, he talks about snipes, and those really get me. I will go add something to the DVR recording list based on a good snipe. It's kind of maybe an interesting fact to know about me that I've learned through my reading. So my first question is, as my tale refers to the types of distribution on pages 24 through 35, do you feel we're shifting towards more the second type of television distributor, cable and satellite channels, and away from the major networks? Or are the watching trends about even? Are you still doing both major networks and satellite and cable channels? And then in multiple topics in chapter 1, he talks about the references the oligopoly. And do you think government regulations really help or hurt the continued control of the oligopoly? Or do you think something could be done to open this up to a more free market? Do you think this limited control of media limits or slants the real information we receive through the news? Because only he references that there are 5 big companies that control the media. And then he says on page 51 that most pilots are never broadcast. And do you think there's any possibility that there might be a web channel of unbroadcast pilots? Maybe it would be something interesting. And then moving on to Open TV by Christian. On page 46, he talks about vlogging and webcamming. And my thought is, do you think this led to today's reality TV programming? Is this the birth of it? Or do you think this is more legacy TV's attempt to compete by creating reality programming? And then on page 56 of Open TV, he says that the internet pitted legacy TV against web media. And do you think this is true, or did legacy TV just infiltrate web media under the guise of a more democratized media? In other words, does the oligopoly really control web media, or is it really free? And then in Post TV by Strangelove on page 49, he discusses whether piracy increases movie sales or hurts them. And I wondered what your opinion was. Do you think it really... Is it anecdotal, the evidence that maybe it might help them, especially the smaller movies like he talks about? Or is piracy really just bad? On page 51, he says that everyone is doing piracy, and I object to that because I do not do piracy in any form. Do you think this is kind of a division of age? I'm older. Or you think the younger generations are pirating and the older generations are not? Or you think it's really a matter of ethics? People who are highly ethical don't do it because they know it's wrong and hurt somebody's employment? Or do you think, which one do you think it is? Age or ethics, or neither? Is it just like he talks about that the internet turned fee into free? Do you think that's really the thought? And that's it for week 2. Thanks.